But I'm not broken. I am lost, but not.
Welcome to the modest world where I'll be showing you amazing tricks that can be done with just a needle and thread for you as a Muslimah. But before we proceed, I think you know me. It's your usual girl, the of image. So now, Bismillah, let's start with the class. So these are the materials we'll be using for the class. We have a 1 yard of lycra material, a scissors, and your needle and thread as promised, and a ruler. You can actually use your regular ruler or just find something that is actually straight, something that is very straight that you can use, and you can make use of your chalk or pencil. Pencil cannot be visible though, or your pen. So whichever is going to work well that you think is going to be okay for you, you can use either of the two. And before anything, I'm going to show you how to pass your needle and thread for the class. So you draw your thread, make it a little bit long because I won't want it to stop at the middle. Then this is doubled. You can see this is doubled. Then you make it smooth into the needle. Yes. So for this class, for this in particular, I'll be using a big needle. Though I'm still going to make a change of needle, but I'll be making a cap first, so I'm making use of a long needle. Then go to the end. You can just cut it, just cut the excess away. Then you tie like this. You can make it a double tie because at times the thread can just pass out from the fabric, so make it doubled. So I think I can. Let me do it once more. Yes, that's okay. But you have to use a matching thread on your fabric for you to ensure a very neat work. Now let's start with the class. As I said earlier, I'll be making a inner cap first. So a inner cap first. Now this is a 1 yard of lycra material. So what we'll be doing first is the wrong side facing each other. Can you see? The wrong sides are facing each other. Then you place it down on the floor, or probably we have a cutting table. So when you are arranging this, make sure you are very careful about it for you to ensure a straight and accurate measurement. Okay. Okay. Probably I'm going to trim that side. So then you fold. Actually, I don't want to consume the whole of this thing. I don't want to consume everything, so I'll just be folding up to the level I want. Though I'm still going to trim some parts. So now let's fold. But before folding, let's check if this is going to be up to 15 because I want it to be 15. So I think it's in excess 15. Yes, I think it's okay for me. And first thing, don't forget this place must be the stretchy part. This should be a stretchy part. Just make sure it's going to be a stretchy part. Now let's do the folding. So while folding, please be careful. Make sure it's straight. Yes. Make sure they're not going into each other inside. So now, can you see the folded part now? So now as this part, I want it to be a 9.5. So this has exited 9.5. This is 10.5. So you can just give a little shift, just a little. Oh, this is the problem in lycra material. This gumming of a thing. So for us not to waste or consume our time, now let's check again. Okay, this is 10, but that's not an issue. So now this is the part I'm going to use my ruler, my pen or chalk, whichever you want. So now from this part, make sure you measure your 9.5. Yes, we want 9.5 through this place. I'll be using a pen. 9.5 all through 9.5. So this is a 9.5. So as I said earlier, I want the length to be 15 inch. 15 inch. Just make sure all those ones that are inside is more than the 15 inch. So for it not to give you a short cloth inside. So 15 inch. Can do that as well in this part too. 15 inch. Now let's make use of our ruler to draw out lines. So can you see drawing our line for vertical to then let's cut. Make sure your hands are straight. Now this other part too. So, and that we're making a coffee, like just make this part the coffee one. So you can just decide to go in by 2 here, or just like 2.5 here. Then you go in here by 2.5 to. So you can just decide to draw this curve. Can you see? You draw a little bit curve at this part. Then you cut out this curvy part. So this is all for this. So now what's left is take your needle and thread. So this is where we are going to be working with our needle and thread. Make sure they are well arranged, like the threads are well arranged in the needle. So now I'll be taking this up to the camera for you to see clearly. Now I decided to place it on the chair for you to see it very well. Then you take your needle. Can you see the way I placed it? Take your needle. So can you see the number of space that I put here? Just probably just an half inch, around half inch or so. So as you can see now, so you can just try to go the first one, then just take it once more for the beginning. Can you see? So after that one, then you take your needle this way. One, you put it inside again until you do for another. So to make it together. So can you see now? Just make this come together. So now what's left is the sewing of this part. Can you see now? So now let's sew. Let's tie it. Make sure you're very careful while doing this as well. Make sure you're careful. So you can just turn it this way. So can you see? You can just try to do it once more again for it to be more firm. So, and that's all for our inner cap. As you can see, it's ready, neatly sewn with just a needle with thread. The head is still kind of small, so as you can see, our inner cap is ready, neatly sewn with just a needle with thread. So can you see? And that's all for our inner cap. Now, assalamu alaikum.